What's up? This is Nak3d Eli, the mostly unclothed gamer. Welcome to my live commentary of Forerunner, the third mission in the Halo 4 campaign. Today is a big day for the Halo 5 project because we get to discuss the Forerunners, the brand new enemy class, which I think is going to make or break the Halo 5 experience. So I'm really curious to hear you guys' comments. Thanks to everyone who's been commenting on the previous couple videos and who continues to comment, because I love your feedback. And I'm telling you, when I write the forum post on 343, I'm just going to copy paste all the amazing things you guys are saying in addition to my own commentary. So in terms of community feedback, we're doing an excellent job there. Now let's talk about the Forerunners. We get a nice introduction here to the crawlers, a beautiful vista. As we know, 343, great at making things look good. We have sort of this rocky architecture for the planet, which I kind of like. It's kind of new. It's dark. It's orange. It's not sort of like the just boring steel that a lot of you guys complain about with the Forerunners. If you're about to die here, just turn around and use the hard light shield, and then we walk away. I like this jump that the knight gets on you. This is like the only time I liked quick time, where you like feel the punch and the kick. But that said, I have some questions. One, why does the knight not kill you? Because he could have easily. And second, why are the librarian's henchmen fighting us? Think about the last mission on Requiem, right? The blue sentinels were not fighting us at all. Boom! Perfect shots on those crawlers. Love it. Whip out the AR. I gotta say, I don't like the linearity of the fights with these guys, although I do like the fact that Forerunners are a thing. I like that they gave it a shot. I hate the knights, and I'll talk about their design briefly. Starting with the Watchers, though, because I have very little to say about the Watchers. Why did they make them so incredibly powerful? Because the problem with the Watchers is they're so strong that you have to kill them first nearly every fight. They either like spawn new creatures or put a shield on the guy you're shooting, or just make you have to fight two knights because they'll make them respawn if you don't kill them in time. And it's a very fast respawn time. So I think the Watchers are completely broken and actually make the fighting with Forerunners extremely linear, as opposed to giving you diversity of options. Second, I think the crawlers are fine. Just to get them out of the way, I think they didn't have any personality was the only problem. Like, I like their gameplay mechanics, how they're like these really fast mobile dogs. I don't know where they came from. Like, we know that knights are humans, right? We learn that later because of the composer. But what about Watchers and crawlers? Do we ever learn what they are? If you guys know, let me know in the comments, because I have no idea if they're just like dogs and babies and cats that were magically transformed into flying creatures. Second, I want to talk about third, I want to talk about the knights, right? So that's all I have to say on the crawlers and the Watchers. As for the knights, I think that they are 100% completely overpowered and broken. Basically, woo! I did not want to engage there. I'm going to get lit up, and I might die. And this is a problem. Woo! Okay, I saw a guy on the radar over there. So I'm gonna chill right here. I have like an army of dudes coming after me. Let's just run away from them. Don't want none of that. So let's talk about why the knights are just 100% completely broken. They have shields that recharge ungodly fast. They have an infinite teleport ability to get out of any situation, and it's up to the game to decide when you are going to kill them. Like, they could literally just like, oh, my shields are low, teleport. Oh, you got my shields low again? Teleport. And I know you guys have been in battles where that happens on the regular until they just magically decide to stop teleporting. To balance that, I think, A, they should make the shields recharge less quickly in Halo 5. Or, like, there's multiple options, right? Woo! Gonna need this. Definitely gonna need this. Oh, God. I might die here. Taking a lot of fire. Taking a lot of fire. Can I hide here? I guess so. The shields. The shields. They're coming back. Run, run, run. And so we need to now play a little dancing game with this guy here. Yo, come this way. Come this way. Thank you. Whoop. And now I'm gonna run around and he's gonna chase. He can jump up and kill you, so you gotta be careful, but just run up the opposite ramp to wherever he goes to chase you. What were we saying about the knights? Yes, they have infinite teleport, completely broken. That should be like an armor ability, right? Like he should be able to use it once and then it should be on a cooldown. He shouldn't be able to just spam it infinitely. Third is that the knights have a one-hit kill teleport ability where they just rush straight at you. That is a huge problem. That has absolutely no counterplay again. It's just frustrating when some of the knights just decide, I'm going to one-hit KO you, and that's it. That's a rush. You're dead. Especially on Lasso, where if you die, you have to go to the beginning of the mission. It's very, very frustrating. So that needs to be nerfed. I want to say that here Cortana's talking about the Infinity. And I don't know if I mentioned this in my last episode. We never learn how she knows anything about the Infinity. She just assumes that Chief knows what the Infinity is, which he shouldn't because he's never encountered it. So that's sort of a little loophole in the story that they know by now needs to be fixed. And I know they've said they're going to work on making sure the story makes sense for newcomers and just that all the pieces come together and make more sense in Halo 5. Here we have some Covenant pouring in, and this is where we start to see the Covenant interacting with the Forerunners, which is kind of cool. I like that we see them fighting, and then I like that we see them team up in later missions. But that said, the Forerunners are way stronger than the Covenant, right? And it makes sense because they have superior technology. It's just that the Knights are completely broken, so we need to either make them do less damage, we need to decrease their defenses, make them easier to kill. Let's say, you know, take out their shields. Because think about it, they're just like elites. If you have a plasma pistol and like a BR or a headshot weapon, you just like plasma pistol, headshot, and they're dead, and that's it. These guys gonna be fighting for a while. No, don't chase me, dude. There's an elite right behind you. Look at my radar. He's chasing me. He's chasing. Oh god. This is problem. This is big problem. Oh god. Oh god. Big problem. He teleports. He gives me a window. He flies in front of me. I splatter him, but the splatter mechanics in this game are ridiculous and don't work half the time. I'm about to run into some explosives. Yeah, let's not do this. Now I need to be careful not to splatter a guy who's throwing a sticky. Okay, that didn't happen this time. It has happened before. Woo! Lots going on in this mission. I love it. It feels very awesome. It feels very open world. There's a ton of battles and just really cool things happening. We're learning lots of information through the Infinity and Cortana as the mission goes. Now here I'm gonna do my best to get through the Banshee section on the first try, but it's very possible that I'll have to do this multiple times because this section is one of the hardest, if not the hardest in the game. So I'm gonna fly straight up because all these guys on the ground hurt you really ridiculously badly. And did I get in the hole here? There's like a little hole that you can break through the map. Oh, I died. Sorry, I was too slow on it. I'll show you that again, though. I never showed this to you guys in my Legendary run because I did the Forerunner speed run like literally 2 weeks before the game came out on my review copy. And speedrunning techniques had not really been developed at all back then. I will say that I hate that the Banshees, like while you're in a Banshee, you're so weak in this game. And the plasma dudes on the ground who have very slow projectiles have like perfect 100% accuracy. So you fly towards that little circle, and then you come over to here, and you can just literally fly out of the map. Oh god, I might be going too low. Woo! Okay, we're fine. There's a dude chasing me. Now I turn up and I go towards the light. How am I still getting shot? I am outside of the map. Am I gonna die again? This is ridiculous. So you fly up to this, and then you can literally just like fly down back into the map. You need to be very careful and like try and stay in here or else you blow up. So yeah, that's it's gonna be a long loading screen. Don't worry, the game doesn't like glitch out on you and just freeze. I think you have to open this door or whatever, or just be in this little hallway, and then boom, activate the shutdown on the beam array. But I do like that the enemy Banshees in this game actually like pay attention to you and can kill you, because in previous games like Reach, they're just super derpy. But this clearly is bad map design where I can just like fly through a hole and get out of the map, and then the loading continues because the loading was just right there. I didn't have to actually activate and blow up those like 3 bombs or whatever. So here we're learning more about the Covenant, and we're just like going through a ton of portals, which helps us traverse, I guess, this like huge landscape. And I love this shot right here. Look at just the angles and how amazing the art design is on this. So sexy. I love it. I love a lot of the art design on this mission. And you guys know that. I think it's very cool because it wasn't really like as woo! Almost, buddy. The grunt that could, dude. I think I usually go to the right. I think in my first guide I may have gone to the left and like pulled some sneaky stuff, but since then I've come here. Oh, I normally grab a plasma pistol, so this is gonna be a problem, and I'll use the plasma pistol to take him out, and then to take this guy out here. Oh, that was a plasma pistol, but there's a huge chunk of debris here that I can just run around. Whee! I think I actually need that plasma pistol because I'm gonna run into some problems here. I'm definitely gonna die. There's no way I'm surviving this. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my. Oh my. I need a plasma pistol though, because there's like elites up here. Okay, they have needles anyways. Trying to use the angles, dude. Trying to use the angles. We made it. Ow. Ow. Okay, so if I recall correctly, if you get caught in this... Oh, hi. Then you need to pull them all back. So this guy has to go. He's gonna destroy you if you try to run up that way. And the rest of these guys are like, oh, buddy. Fuel rod, so strong in this game. These guys need to get pulled back. Okay, so let's stand right here. Ready to go, fellas. You ready? I'm ready. Go, go. Go, 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 go. Got hit by that. Got hit. This is problem. This is problem. Go, baby, go. Go. No. Oh, man. We almost had that, too. Almost had it. Can I just, like, go back and get that plasma pistol? Oh, the door is shut now. That's not a plasma pistol. These are all Forerunner weapons. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, I can just take this guy out now. And then take this. Ow. Dude, these guys are serious right now. And then we can go up here and blow these guys up. I don't have that much ammo on this gun. See, this is why you should have a plasma pistol, ladies and gentlemen. You could just blow these guys up super easily. Am I gonna have to like actually, yeah, I guess, screw speedrunning, just kill everything. Da 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 da. I love this. This section feels awesome. Like the colors are very cool, and you really feel like you're in it, you know, like there's nothing else in the world that matters right now. It's just me versus the Covenant versus the Forerunners. Crazy stuff going down. Almost got blown up by a jackal. And we'll talk about the scene with the Didact when he pops out, because that's a little ridiculous. Where Cortana like says his name and doesn't even know who he is or what's going on. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so this was a jump that I just discovered as soon as I put that guide out. But if you don't do it fast enough, then that happens. Okay, so I'm gonna fight mano-a-mano with this guy, dude. I got a scatter shot now. What you want? You want to go? You want to go? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. And we got the binary dude up here. You just blow him up real fast and then run to the end. Ruh-roh. Alright, so here is Mr. Didact. This is a huge scene in the game, so I know this is probably going to be a long episode, but I hope this is actually interesting to you guys, and I want to talk about it because this is huge. So the Didact, he's in this cryptum, right? A cryptum is a case that entombs a Forerunner for many thousands of years, or for as long as they want. And in the books, cryptum specifically, we learned that the Didact was in a cryptum for 10,000 years. where I don't know if he's like conscious or semi-conscious, but he had access to the domain where he could, look through all the history of all the Forerunners and learn a ton of stuff, and actually had things to do in those 10,000 years. Now, in this is a spoiler for anyone who hasn't read Silentium, so close your ears for the next 20 seconds if you don't want to hear it. That we learn in the book Silentium that the Didact was in this cryptum for 100,000 years since the firing of the Halo ring, and that the problem was that he didn't have access to the domain because the domain went down. So he's literally been in there for 100,000 years doing nothing, just thinking about how pissed off he is and how badly he wants to kill you. Okay, end all the spoilers. So that tells us the motivation. I mean, like, his wife betrayed him, the librarian, and they had different plans. He looks like a total badass, but we know nothing about him through the game. No one knows, like, who he is, where he came from, what his motivations were. We just know he looks cool, except for, in my opinion, like, the vampire fangs. I think those could go. Not interested. Now here, he takes control of all these armies, just like with magic, telekinesis, somehow. And he also has literal telekinesis powers, like the Force. Like, how does the Didact get the Force? How can he just, like, disintegrate walls like that? I know it's important to make your nemesis seem really powerful, but, like, this is just way over the top. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So these guys are bowing down to him because he's their god, right? This is literally the Covenant god. And now we know that they're working side by side, or at least we see that in Infinity, the next mission. What else is there to say about the Didact? Oh, here's another problem. He comes out of this cryptum super powerful, whereas in Cryptum, like the book, he comes out super weak, and that's after just 10,000 years. He needs like days to regenerate and refresh himself and get his thoughts together and feel like a person again. Here he just comes out, has an evil monologue ready, which I guess you would after 100,000 years, but he has all these superpowers. He's literally like, I don't know. I don't even know which super person to compare him to, because he's just so overpowered right now. He's like Magneto, who can just control everything. So he's also so powerful. I mean, he could easily have killed the chief. And like, I like games to be logical. That didn't make a lot of sense. Here, I don't really know what's blowing up like on this ghost run, because like the planet survives afterwards, and I don't know if this whole area turns to rubble or something because it's on the inside of the planet. I don't even know what this explosion is here that makes any sense. I was a little confused, but I did like this scene where we see stuff going crazy, some phantoms crashing into each other, and then boom, boom, and now we get all this jazz. A super ghost. I want to say that I did love the way they presented the just the speech of the Didact. Like, aside from the fact that if you didn't read the books, you have no idea what the hell is going on, I love just his speech about librarian and time and humanity. The way his armor looked. He's just a very cool character, and I'm almost positive we're going to see him again in Halo 5, and I think he's going to be even more badass. So we have the ghost run. Let's talk about this a little bit. I loved this the first time that I did it. I thought, you know what? I don't know why Cortana never supercharged me before, but I will take it in this situation. This reminds me of the epic Halo 3 finale where you're in the Warthog and everything's blowing up around you. Except the only problem with this that I learned after my first playthrough was this is not a consistent, it's not very consistent. Like, your ghost sometimes just when it lands, just like does a flip or like turns sideways, and then you're just dead. Like, there's no counterplay to that. There's nothing you could do. So, and also, like right there, I guess that was kind of my fault for my bad driving. So I will get punished for that. But again, it's like I landed off the little cliff and then I died. Though that's not really the situation I'm talking about. I'm talking about like on these big jumps when you land and it just completely flips your ghost. We may or may not see it. Hopefully we'll get lucky, and I'll drive a little bit more carefully, a little bit more towards the center, and try not to flip. But honestly, it's like right here, I didn't do that much to really cause that to happen. That's just see how speedy the ghost is going over hills. It's a bit unwieldy, and I don't know, I wish it were just a little more stable. If it were just a little more stable, I think this would have been a lot more fair, a lot more fun. I know a lot of people got super frustrated by this. See, that's sort of one example where it's just like, let's randomly hit the wall. But cool concept. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's just do a million flips and hope that he survives. Yeah. But we will make it through. We will make it because we are the chief and we have infinite respawns. But like, imagine doing this on Lasso, you know, and sure, you get to this point of the mission, you've done everything, you've killed all the super knights and just like gone through hell and back, and then you miss a flip and that kills you. That ends it. Part of the reason that I sort of stopped my Lasso campaign was just the consistencies in this game. Like, you can't backsmack knights and elites consistently in this game ever. They just like sometimes turn around and kill you. So that is Forerunner. That's a ton of information that I gave you on I like the fact that they have Forerunners, but I don't like a lot of the ways that they implemented it. I wish they had more personality. I wish things logically made more sense. I wish they offered more counterplay. I wish they offered more variety in the way that you fought them. I wish that the story with the didact was explained a lot better so that newcomers could really appreciate what his motivations are, what his background is. And the terminals do a decent job of that, but you need to access those on Waypoint. Those weren't even in the game, so that's a huge problem that obviously needs to be fixed. This was the first, right, big E3 reveal. Everyone remembers this. It looks super epic. Again, they know how to make the game look fantastic. But we have here the greatest ship that humanity has ever created, the Infinity, which you don't know how cool it is unless you've seen those Spartan Ops episodes where it's just destroying, like ramming Covenant ships. Yeah, I did like how they sort of tied in the Spartan Ops story, even though we'll get into that, how that could have been done a lot better. So that is all I have to say for this mission. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments on everything that you think about the Forerunners in the campaign, what you want to see about Halo 5 in terms of balance, design, narrative, everything. I look forward to reading all about it. So thumbs up the video if you enjoyed my random talking, and check out either of these other videos if you're interested. This is Nak3d Eli, subscribe for more, and thanks so much for watching.